That, of course, is for Jo, because she loves the Pet Shop Boys, West End Girls, classic. Steve, give us a shout out. That's John on the M6 driving back to London. Hello, John. And this says, can you wish my husband Neil Reed a happy 40th from Ruth and the dog Rosie? Very important. Hello. So, Rowan Atkinson with us later, talking about his new comedy series over there on Netflix, Man vs. Bee, and Barbara Sharon, journalist and pop publicist. And when we come back, Sarah Wilkinson in Steeton, West Yorkshire, picks the oldies.
BBC News at 3 o'clock. This is Claire Ronacres. Members of the GMB union who work at Heathrow check-in and ground staff have voted to strike about pay. It could cause significant disruption at Britain's busiest airport during the summer period. Our business correspondent Theo Leggett has been following developments from Heathrow.
This ballot has been amongst some 700 Heathrow staff. They work for British Airways and they experienced pay cuts at the height of the pandemic 2 years ago. This was when no aircraft were flying and the airlines themselves were in deep trouble. They were trying to cut costs to the bone. So pretty much across the board, BA put pressure on its workers to accept pay cuts, and these workers had their pay reduced by 10%.
Around half the rail network is closed in England, Wales and Scotland as workers stage their second of 3 strikes this week. Tens of thousands of rail staff are taking action over pay, jobs and changes to working practices. The police watchdog is to reinvestigate the inquiry into the deaths of 4 men who were killed by a serial killer. Stephen Port murdered Anthony Wargate, Gabriel Cavari, Daniel Whitworth and John Taylor in East London in 2014 and 2015. The Independent Office for Police Conduct initially found that no officer had a case to answer for misconduct, but it now says there were material flaws in its original investigation. 2 people have been charged with conspiring to transport a child into the UK in order to harvest organs. Ike and Beatrice Ekweramadu, who are both Nigerian nationals, are appearing at Uxbridge Magistrates Court this afternoon. Rescue efforts are continuing in eastern Afghanistan, where people are believed to be buried under debris after an earthquake. More than 1,000 people are thought to have been killed. Shelley Thackrell is from the UN's World Food Programme, which has sent essential supplies to the affected areas.
I've just seen a convoy of about 6 trucks leave. They've got dry food on them, also some of the very large storage units. So the challenges will be bad weather, rain, landslides, and also the infrastructure. The roads are pretty impassable at the best of times, so not tarmacs, not paved, and that will obviously add time to this rescue and relief mission.
Sheffield United say 2 of their players have been charged following violence at Nottingham Forest's ground last month. It's not yet known what Ryan Brewster and Ollie McBurney were accused of doing, but the offence relates to May's Championship playoff semi-final when fans ran onto the pitch. Jane Dougal reports.
In a statement, the club said that they were disappointed with the charges. Last month, when Nottingham Forest beat Sheffield United on penalties in the Championship playoff semi-final, jubilant fans invaded the pitch. But the scenes were marred by a supporter assaulting Sheffield United striker Billy Sharp. A video then circulated on social media appearing to show some United players involved in an altercation with a Nottingham Forest supporter. United say both Brewster and McBurney voluntarily attended interviews with Nottinghamshire Police and strenuously deny the charges.
BBC News, it's 3 minutes past 3.
Thanks, Claire. I got oldies.
Steve Wright in the afternoon.
Now, the non-stop oldies brought to you daily by Steve Wright in the afternoon.